y'all, welcome to the channel, and if you're new here, thanks so much for joining. My name is Misty, and today I am bringing you an episode of our Family Dynamics Challenge. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the rules and go over those. Generation 1, white picket fence. From the time that you struck out on your own as a young adult, you dream of cultivating loving familial relationships as rich and unique as the dishes you love to create. You marry younger than some of your friends, raise a bunch of children, and enjoy gardening and entertaining in your spare time. Yet, you still devote a portion of your life to your hidden dream of becoming a master chef. Your traits are outgoing, foodie, and family-oriented. You have an aspiration of successful lineage, and your career is culinary under the master chef branch. Rules. Complete at least 5 gold-level dinner parties, master cooking and baking, marry as a young adult and stay happily married until death do us part, have 3 to 4 children, maintain a garden with at least 10 unique plants, including a cow plant, and complete at least 3/4 levels of your aspiration. Upon completing level 5 of the culinary career, you may also choose to leave your career and open a restaurant instead if you'd like. So let's jump in to the house tour. So this is the home that I have built and put together for our founder. And as you can see, this is the living room. So what I did here was I just took a bunch of rooms that I found off of the gallery and I pushed them together and all melded them together and made her a home. This is her kitchen, and I think that the house turned out really stunning. Off of the living room, there is a door here, and it takes you into the kids' room, which she is currently standing in because she's really considering getting on that computer. So that is the kids' room, and then off of the living room on this door here is the master bedroom, which is her room. And then off the hall here, we have the bathroom. And then the other door down the hall takes you to the nursery. So it is just a small little home. Obviously, it may need to grow as the family grows, but for now, it fits her needs pretty good. And obviously, we will need enough room for her to grow her garden, and I think she has plenty of space for that. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. She does need to go ahead and get that garden going. We do have her gone ahead and enrolled in her culinary career. I did that right before I started the episode, so she does have herself set up in the culinary career. And for now, she is just playing on the computer a little bit. Her needs are in really good shape. She's in a fine mood, and she is just wanting to go ahead and play a little bit of games here on the computer. So we will let her do that. For her successful lineage, she needs to read to a child for a total of 2 hours, become a parent, and socialize with her child 10 times. So she can't do any of those things, obviously, until she meets someone and marries and has some children. So we are kind of stuck where it comes with her aspiration. So we will have to wait until we have us a family. So hopefully she will be able to meet some people, maybe at work or on the computer. We can get her socializing and chatting with some people. And for her job task, she does need to cook. So I'm just going to have her come on into the kitchen and start cooking for her job task because she does work in 24 hours time, but we want to go ahead and prepare some food. And it says, does she like cooking? Yes, she does. She wants to be a chef, and she does need to master the cooking and the baking. So, oh shit, she likes it. She's not good at it. No one said she had to be good at it to like it. But she is liking it. So at least that's good for us. At least with her liking the cooking skill, I think her skill will go up a little bit faster than normal. So that is a bonus for us. And maybe she won't burn the house down because did I mention that I like this house? Yes, I did. I saw that. So she is definitely needing to get her skill up. And she is clearly obsessed with the salt and pepper. I don't know that that's really healthy for you, but hey, no one's going to judge. No one is going to, we're just pretend like we didn't see that. That's all. She is only about 25% done with her work task, which means she is probably going to need to go ahead and make another meal. But this cooking and liking cooking has already got her leveled up to a level 2 in her cooking. And now she can make eggs and toast, BLT, chips and salsa, and fish tacos, We freaking love that for her. We'll go ahead and put this in the fridge because she isn't really hungry right now. Like I said, her needs are really, really good. And so we'll get her making another dish so that she can go ahead and max out her work task for the day because she only got to 50%. So making one more dish should go ahead and meet that work task that she needs. I'm just going to have her make some more eggs and toast, and that will be perfect. It's really the only thing she can make considering it's breakfast time, so we'll just have her make up a whole shit ton of eggs and toast, and that's what she'll live on for a while. Already to level 3 of cooking. She is flying through the levels of cooking, which is perfect for us. That just means that she's going to be able to get promotions at work even faster because she is doing so well with leveling up on this skill. So that's great news. So she is just finishing up this dish here. She is almost finished with this, and then she will have met that last bit of her work task. And then I am probably going to have her, if she is hungry, go ahead and grab herself a plate. She is not hungry, though, so we'll just go ahead and have her put it away. She's like, I will just put this away for later, and then she can eat when she gets hungry. In the meantime, we will go ahead and let her go use the washroom because her bladder is going down a little bit. It's not really significantly bad, but we might as well head it off at the pass. And then we can let her get a little bit of computer time in. And maybe she can do a little bit of socializing on the computer or something like that. I do want her meeting some people, so I think that if she does some socializing, that might help her a little bit in the sense of making some friends, because I want her to at least have some friendships if she meets some people. I do believe I have the Simda dating app in the game, and so that is another option that we could in the future maybe utilize. And look, she's thinking about love. See, I am on top of this. So she's like, I need to find somebody to love me. I agree. I definitely agree with this sentiment because, you know, you have to have 3 or 4 children, so you definitely need to get on the ball with this. So we'll just go ahead and we're going to go to the socialize tab and get her socializing with someone. So we'll go ahead and get her chatting so that she can meet some folks, because as of right now, she knows nobody, which is not ideal. She's like, this is very interesting. Oh, she's having a good conversation. They must be talking about some nice meals and possibly going to the movies at some point. And she's like, oh, this is great conversation. I love making new friends, and I think this is going to be great. Let's go ahead and take a look and see about the Simda dating app. And maybe I can get her set up on something to do with that at some point as well. Where can I plant her garden, I wonder? I'm going to go ahead and have her order some plants. I think I do that in the computer as well. So we'll go ahead and order some plants. That way we can go ahead and get her started on some gardening as well. Since her needs are in good shape, we'll go ahead and do that. And she can go ahead and start planting. I think we'll do it on the back here. There's just more room in the back for a garden. So we'll purchase some seeds. I'm going to get her to do some herbs and some vegetables, I think. Those will probably be best to start with, and we'll just see what we get from those packets. And so we'll go ahead and get her to open up these packets and see what we've got, and then we'll get her planting those. She does have to grow 10 different plants, like 10 different types of plants. So I don't necessarily want the garden in the front yard, so I think I am going to go just on the back here. There is a spot, I think, along the back side of the house, and so we'll probably just get her doing it there on the side of the back side of the house, like right in that little nook here. That's probably a good place for a garden. All right, so we will go ahead and lay some plants down here for her to go ahead and plant, and get her out here and let her plant these. So we got 4 different types of plants here. with those 2 seed packets. So maybe after we get her planting these, I will go ahead and get her to also purchase some fruits and see what we get from that. It may take us a little while to get all 10 plants, but we will work on that. I suppose we could do flowers as well. I'm assuming that probably would also count as plants, but I was kind of thinking since she is a chef, we would just stick with food products. But maybe if we don't get enough food products, we will have to consider growing some flowers. But we'll just start with the herbs and vegetables and fruits to begin with and see how that goes. As her skill in gardening goes up, she'll have better options on seeds. Like she'll be able to get some seasonal seeds, and that'll give her some different options as well. So we'll just have to see how it goes. And it does look like she's had a visitor come over. So as soon as she's done planting here, we'll go ahead and go and socialize with her visitor. And that will give her a little bit of socialization as well as obviously meeting someone new, which will be nice because she hasn't met anyone yet. I mean, she did chat a little bit online, but it didn't put anybody in her relationship bar that she has met anyone. So at least with her meeting this person that's shown up at her door, she'll have someone in her relationship panel that she knows. So we're just going to let her go and say hello and introduce herself. She's like, hello, my name is Danika. I'm new to the area. How are you? And she's like, oh, I'm perfectly fine. I just actually wanted to come and welcome you to the neighborhood. I noticed that you moved in and I just wanted to say hi and welcome. And I hope that you're finding the area really homey and welcoming to you. I don't know if you've had anyone stop by to tell you hello yet, but obviously this is a great neighborhood, and if you are planning to start a family at any point, we have really good schools in the area. Danika has decided that she's now feeling pretty hungry, so she has come in to grab herself a plate of these eggs and toast that she created earlier. And she's going to go ahead and get herself a bite to eat while her neighbor goes ahead and comes on in and helps herself to probably some computer time. Let's just be real. The Sims cannot not get on the computers when they go to other people's houses. So that is probably where we're going to find her neighbor is in there on her computer. But that will be perfectly fine because Danika's only worry right now is getting something in her stomach. She could really care less. So we will just let her go ahead. It says she is a foodie. Foodie Sims are obsessed with eating, discussing, and cooking high-quality culinary treats. Perfect. So I am going to go ahead and get her to order the fruits that we didn't order earlier. And so we'll order the starter fruits. And I'm going to have her open up that packet as well so we can see what we got. And then once she opens that packet, it looks like we got some grapes, some apples, and some bananas. So we'll plant some grapes here, and we will also plant apples and bananas. And that will give us 3 more things that we can plant. So we are up to 7 things. And so she'll need 3 more different types of plants, plus a cow plant, obviously. So we will have to go to Oasis Springs at some point to catch a cow plant so that we can go ahead and get a cow plant into the yard here at some point. But I don't necessarily want to do that right this minute just because cow plants are a lot of upkeep. So we'll wait for a little bit on that, let her get her gardening skill up, and obviously we'll just wait on that. But we do know where to go to get the cow plant, so I'm not too much worried about that. But she is going to go ahead and water these plants. As I said, her neighbor is in there on the computer. So after she's done watering her plants, she can go in and she can socialize a little bit with her neighbor before it is time to call it an evening here and head herself into bed. It is getting kind of late. And as we know, she does have work tomorrow. So we will want her to get a good night's rest so that she can go ahead and go in well rested to her first day of her job. I hope that she has a really good day at work. She should do really, really well at work for her first day because she has completed her work task. She's already at a level 3 of cooking, so she's met all of her work tasks, and so she shouldn't have any trouble at all getting a promotion. I think that she's actually going to, at least in the early parts of this culinary career, I think she's going to fly through these stages really quickly. And so she is here, and she's just like, oh, I see you found the computer. And her neighbor's like, I did. I hope you don't mind. And she's like, no, not at all. It'll be fine. I just, it is, though, kind of getting a little bit late. So I was just wondering, like, kind of how long you were planning to visit. And she's like, well, I just wanted to kind of finish up this game here, if you don't mind. And then I'll probably be on my way. I don't have a computer at my house because, it's just so much money having a computer, but I see that you have two, and so I just didn't think that you'd mind if I used one of them. And she's like, no, I really don't mind. That's not the issue. I just I am going to need at some point to kind of turn in for the night because I have a new job that I'm starting tomorrow. Since I'm new to the area, I want to make a good impression, obviously, on my new boss, and I want to make sure I'm obviously well rested and in a good place for my new job. And she's like, oh yeah, absolutely. I completely understand that. That makes perfect sense. I won't be in your hair for long. I just, like I said, wanted to finish up this game, and then I will totally get out of your hair so that you can get some much needed rest. I think that's really commendable that you want to make a good impression. I think that is really wise. And she's like, oh, well, thank you for thinking that about me. That's really kind of you. So Danika is clearly making friends. Her neighbor has decided that she is going to go ahead and get going. She's also tired and wants to call it a night. So everyone here, we're going to go ahead and settle in for the evening and get us some rest. So it is the next morning. Danika is up. She is going to go ahead and get herself to the washroom, and then she needs to grab herself a little bit of breakfast. I want her to go ahead and get her needs up so that we can obviously get ourselves prepared for our work day. It does look like she is about to head into a cycle, so I'm also going to send her off to the wonderful store so she can go ahead and get herself some feminine products. We don't want her getting a cycle before she has those in her possession, because then she's just going to make herself a bit of a mess, and we don't want that. So I want to make sure she has everything that she needs for when she starts her cycle. So we're just going to let her get herself all squared away here this morning, and then she will be good to go for when she is ready to go to work. So she is just going to sit down here and have herself a little bit of eggs and toast. Thank goodness she made so much, because now she has leftovers. She doesn't have to get up and struggle through making herself breakfast and running behind this morning. So that is perfect. It is about 2 o'clock in the morning. She's up quite early, so she has plenty of time to eat and go run her errands and do what she needs to do, and she doesn't have to feel rushed, which is perfect for everyone involved, because I don't like feeling rushed in the mornings, and I don't think she's going to want to feel rushed either. So she is headed off to the wonderful store here now, and we're going to grab her what she needs here. I'm just going to get her a little bit of tampons, and we will go ahead and open those up. And now that she has returned back, she's just going to go ahead and go in and brush her teeth after having her breakfast and make sure she is washed up for work. She is very hygienic. She really likes to take care of herself, which I love. And then she's going to go ahead and get on the computer and just play a little bit of video games herself and have a little bit of fun this morning on the computer. So we love that for her. She is like, I just need a little bit of, fun in my life. She's feeling a little bit flirty this morning. She is thinking about the fact that, she would like to meet someone. She would like to settle down. And also it doesn't, it has a lot to do with the fact that her hormones are kind of out of control because of her cycle that's coming up. And she has now decided she wants to go ahead and clean up her mess from breakfast. This lady is just on the ball. I mean, I don't even have to tell her to do these things. She's just autonomously cleaning and brushing her teeth and just doing these things, and it's wonderful. She's not hungry, but she's eating again. I don't know what that's about, but maybe her cycle's making her hungry. Or it could be the fact that she's a foodie. That's probably what it is. She just really likes food. So that being said, if she's going to be eating all the time because she's a foodie, we're probably going to need to put her on a workout regimen so that she kind of works off what she's ingesting, because otherwise she is going to be putting on some weight as well. She is angry from the dark chicken. The evil forces of an obsidian nature surge through Danika's body. There's only one goal: serve the chicken. Okay, so she had obsidian eggs and toast, and it has instantly put her in an angry mood. This is not good. This is not good at all. It is her first day of work coming up, and now she is angry. And she is going to be angry for 3 hours, I believe it said. And it's a really bad situation to be in. She wanted to make a good first impression on her first day of work, and now she is pissed the hell off for no reason at all, other than the fact that she had some eggs that made her angry, and now she's got the power of the dark chicken in her from eating those eggs, and she is just going off on anything and everything she could. She's trying her damnedest to get calmed down in the mirror, and it's just not working. I'm going to get her to take a thoughtful shower. Maybe that might calm her down a little bit. If it doesn't, we'll get her right back out here talking in the mirror again, trying to calm herself, because I really need her to calm down before she goes to work. I really wanted her to do well at work today and make a good impression, and it does not look like that shower is having a damn bit of help. Like, not even a little bit. It's like the shower isn't doing anything. So, I mean, it's helping her get clean, but that's about it. So she's going to go ahead and talk in this mirror, try to calm herself down again, and hopefully that will help her a little bit. But she is seriously pissed. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, she's about a 20. And she doesn't really understand why she's so angry. She just knows she wants to smash some shit. And she's like, how am I going to go to work like this? I have a new job, and I have to be at my job, and I'm just so angry. I'm supposed to make a good impression, and all I want to do is bash shit. And I can't go in there wanting to, like, impress my boss acting like this. So we're going to get her to do a little bit of mischief, maybe troll the forums. Then she can just kind of do a little bit of chatting in the Simda chat room. Maybe she can talk to someone and they can calm her down. I'm going to do anything and everything I can to kind of get her to where she can calm down a little bit. She does have also some serious period cramps, and that's also making her a bit angry. So if it wasn't for the eggs making her angry, now she has period cramps making her angry and uncomfortable, and things are just not going her way. Today is definitely not Danika's day, and she is thinking, honestly, today was my first day of work, and things were supposed to go so smoothly, and things were supposed to be so great, and now here we are with me feeling all pissed off. My stomach is hurting. All I want to do is go back to bed. But no, I can't. I have to go to work, and I have to deal with life, and what is the odds of this happening? And the more she thinks about it, the madder she gets. And as you notice, her time had gone down to like an hour of being angry, and now it's all the way back up to 3 hours. So it doesn't matter what she does. She just keeps getting angrier and angrier. She's shouting forbidden words. She's just really having a time of it. And she is thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do. She has met Sergio on the Simda chat room, and they are having a little bit of a conversation. She clearly is not thinking that he has anything worth saying. It could just be that she's angry, but I don't know. Maybe she's just like, you're an idiot. I can't really tell if it's the anger or she's just not that keen. Either way, she's really struggling. She's smacking herself in the face like, dumbass. And I don't know. She is really having a time. It is now time for you to go and calm down. I think I'm going to send her out, make her go for a bit of a jog. Maybe that might help her out a little bit. Usually if I send my Sims for a jog, they calm down. So we're going to send her out. We're going to let her have a little bit of a jog, see if that calms her down. Look at those eyes. They're just piercing red, just so angry. So she is going to get a little bit of a jog in. This will be good for her to work off some of that eggs and toast, the 2-whole place for that she had this morning. And also, hopefully, it will help get her out of this funk that she's in. fingers crossed that actually works, because it would be really, really nice for her to get out of this mood before she has to go into work. She's only got 2 more hours worth of time before she has to go to work, and supposedly 2 more hours worth of anger. So if that is the case and her anger doesn't go up anymore, then her anger should go away right about the time she shows up for work. Work in 1 hour. Oh, God. The struggle. It is like so close pushing it with this anger and with the work schedule, and I don't know if we're going to be able to beat it. I really don't. It is stressing me out. And Danika's eyes glowing that red. Like, I don't want her going to work looking like that. And she's like, Misty, you need to chill. And I'm thinking, Danika, no, honey, honestly, you're the one that needs to chill. She's not getting any better. Guys, she's not getting any better. It is not showing me that this run is making her anger go down, and I'm stressing. Mila, we do not want to go to freaking Batu. Just chill out. Okay. I don't know what else to do other than it looks like her anger is about to go away. Okay, good. 15 minutes worth of anger, but she is literally about to go to work. So, okay, I think this is going to work. I think her anger is actually about to go away. Her period cramps aren't going to go away, so she's still going to be uncomfortable and a little bit tense from that, but at least she's not angry from the chicken eggs. I mean, I'm going to count my blessings about this. I really am. She is now inspired. Okay, great. We're inspired. She's feeling a little bit grungy. She had a run, and now she's like, okay, I could stand for a shower. But she doesn't have time for a shower because she literally has to go to work. Because she, to the very last minute, okay, it took her to get rid of that anger to the very bitter end. Danika is off to work. All right, we'll see you when we get back. Okay, we are back from work, and we got promoted to head dishwasher. She did it. She was actually able to pull it off because she showed up to work inspired. She did not bite anyone's head off, and we actually got a raise, and that is amazing. She is cooking a grilled cheese. I threw out those bloody eggs, or well, I'm throwing out those bloody eggs. We are not eating those again. I don't want her angry like that. I saved the other eggs in toast, and we made her do some grilled cheese for dinner, and so now we have some grilled cheese in the house and some eggs and toast of normal quality, and so that's perfect. She's going to the washroom, and then I'm going to get her to go ahead and have a shower because after her run today and then working all day long, she's feeling really gross. So we are just going to let her get a little bit of a shower, and then we'll have her clean up here in the house, and that is going to be perfect. And there she goes again, brushing those pearly whites, which we love. But she is definitely feeling like she had a pretty good day overall. It started out a little bit rocky. She was a little worried. I was a little worried. But overall, she's pleased with herself. She's feeling really happy about her promotion. She's loving the fact that she got promoted to head dishwasher. She's like, I knew I could do this. I'm so glad that I made a first impression. That was good because, I mean, it's not every day you go into work on your very first day and your boss is like, you know what? I totally think you need a promotion. We clearly have you in the wrong spot. So she's thinking that's, it's going pretty good. So Danika is just cleaning up around the house, and now she is going to go ahead and get on the computer for a little while. I'm just going to let her go ahead and have a little bit of computer time, and then we will head her off to bed. It is about 7:30, but she is feeling really tired. She has had an extremely long day. It started out extremely emotional, and she had a long jog, and then she had a long day at work, a long shift, and so she's feeling really tired. So we are just going to go ahead and let her get a little bit of sleep. It says she's an introvert. Well, that is because she has no friends. So we'll work on possibly tomorrow when she goes into work, seeing if she can meet some coworkers. But she's going to get a little bit of shut-eye. Okay, and it is the next morning. Danika is up, and she is feeling really angry. I know, big shocker, right? But it's because of her cycle. She's feeling really irritated. It says right now is not a great time for any sim to be messing with Danika. The stress of her menstrual cycle can cause her to basically blow up at anyone. So she's not good. She has instantly gone over to the mirror. She is trying to calm herself down again. I love that she has enough emotional control that she knows that when she is like this, she needs to calm herself down. And instantly she takes herself to a mirror and she tries to calm down on her own, which is fantastic. I love that. I really do. She is pretty rational when it comes to her emotions, and she knows that she doesn't necessarily need to blow up on other people. And so she tries to calm herself down to the best of her ability. She goes to the mirror and she's like, look, Danika, let's you and me have it out. We need to have a heart-to-heart. You and I, we need to calm down. You need to chill. There's no reason for you to be acting like this. Like, I get it. We're on our period. It sucks. Okay? Being a girl sometimes is the shits. But there's really nothing you can do about it because it is what it is. So you might as well just suck it up, princess, and just move on with your day. There's no point in acting like this. There's no point in being a bitch. You're just going to have to deal. So now that she's had this little chat with herself, she's going to go ahead and go in here and grab herself something to eat because she's feeling a little bit peckish. I honestly don't know if she is feeling a little bit peckish. We know that sometimes she's not even hungry and she eats. Is this one of those times? I don't know. Probably, possibly, most likely. Who knows? That being said, if it is one of those times, I'll just send her on a jog. It's not a big deal. It's really not. But she is really in a mood. I mean, really. Maybe the grilled cheese will help. She's like, it's not going to help. It's just bloody grilled cheese. How's a grilled cheese going to help my mood? Well, I don't know, but, I mean, you're eating good food, right? You're a foodie. Shouldn't that make you feel good? But guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. She is going to go ahead and get herself a little bit of a shower here. And then we are going to go ahead and invite over Sergio that she had met when she had talked to him on the Simda dating app. We're going to see if he is single and if he is someone that maybe she could possibly get to romancing if he is available to do so. I don't really know if he is or not. But we are going to invite him over and see if he is possibly available in the next episode. Obviously, we are going to need to start looking for someone for her to be with because she had a disappointing drink. She was not happy with that orange juice. Why? Because she has a palate that defines and demands better quality things. Okay? Oh, Danika, what do you like? All right, so she is going to go off to work, and then when she comes back, she's going to have Sergio over. And, yeah, we're going to find out if he's single. And I will be leaving this episode here, and then we will find out in the next episode if she is going to be able to make a move with him, I believe. Or if he is in a relationship with someone and they are just going to be friends. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. And until then, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.